Today, let me tell you a story on challenge. A monk who worked in a remote village felt the need for a colleague. He wrote a letter to the abbot requesting to send one more monk. "We need him here," he wrote. The abbot held an immediate meeting when the letter was read. He said, "I would like to send 5 of you." One of the monks asked, "But only one has been asked for. Why 5? The old man said, "You will know later. I will send 5 and then 2. It is not certain that one will reach because the way is long, narrow and full of distractions." They mocked at the old man's wisdom and said among themselves, "The old man has gone crazy. Why send 5 when one is needed? Let's see." But the old man was insistent, so the 5 started on the journey. The next day, when they were passing by the village, a messenger came running to them from the chief of the village. He said, "Our priest has died. We need a new priest. The salary is good." Of course, the first one dropped and said to them, "I would like to stay back because that too is God's work. Why go to the remote village when you 4 guys will be enough? In fact, only one is needed." The next day, when they were passing by the outskirts of the town, the king of the village passed by them on his horse. He looked at them. One of the monks was very handsome, healthy, and radiant. He said, "Wait, I am looking for a bridegroom for my only daughter, and you seem to be the right match. Are you ready? My whole kingdom will be yours." Of course, the second disappeared. Now the 3 were determined. "We will not do such thing." The next day, when they were looking for a shelter, they heard a loud cry. The monks reached there and found a young pretty woman and a widowed mother sitting at the corpse of a father. They said, "You are a godsend and we have nobody. We are too afraid to be far away from the village and alone in this hut. Please stay with us," they said. The next day, when they were about to leave, one of the monks who had deep down fallen in love with the woman said, "I will take care of them. It is inhuman to desert them." But the other 2 said, "This is not fair. We have decided now that we will not do that." But the man said, "I have taught my whole life to be compassionate, and the woman and the mother are alone. God will never forgive me." And the 4th disappeared. The next day, in the neighboring village, a crowd surrounded them because it was the atheistic village and the 2 were challenged. They said, "You have to prove that there is God." The village had renowned an atheistic scholar who had challenged them. One of the 2 accepted the challenge. The other said, "What are you doing? Who knows how long it will take?" But the man said, "I have taught my whole life to be devoted to God. And you have to prove that there is God. I will convert this village. In fact, you go on. Only one is needed." The man remained there to argue, and the only one reached. Challenge is a demanding situation. Whether big or small, a challenge is a challenge. When someone challenges you, it really touches your ego and you become strong and strive to overcome it. Life is full of challenges. Some are big, some are small, but a challenge has to be accepted. Only the very courageous will accept any challenge because they have the courage, the faith that they can win. But the very weak will not accept any challenge because they are weak. So, when someone challenges you, you have to accept the challenge and be the winner of your life. If you win or lose, it doesn't matter. Now some questions for you. Are you a challenging person? Have you won any challenge that you have accepted? This story is taken from the book House on Fire, written by Joji Wali. Like, share, comment and subscribe my channel and visit the author's website, that is www.creativeenjoys.in. Thank you to my director Alina Yamasuki See you soon with a new story.